Welcome to a new Smart Money video, and today we're going to cover managing at a distance or remote management and leadership. The way the world has changed has meant that a lot of teams are now dispersed over a large geographical area. You're not in the same office, and this introduces different complexities and different requirements from the manager and from the leaders than before. In today's video, we're going to explore a key concept around what you can do as a leader and a manager, which will totally transform the way your remote team is operating, as well as 3 keys on how to do it. So stick with us to hear more about that. If you like getting videos on personal finance, growth, and business, please consider subscribing to the channel. There is a really good article in Harvard Business Review, and just reading from it, it says, in general, people leave their job because they don't like their boss, unlucky, don't see opportunity for promotion or growth, now that's something we can do about, or are offered a different gig altogether. The important thing is we can address many of these things as leaders and managers. We're actually able to play a pivotal role in retaining people within our business. So what can we do to retain people in this context of remote management and leadership, where our people, we don't get to see them face to face? Well, there's 3 key practices we need to put in place. They centralize around the concept of belonging. If as a leader and a manager, you are able to create belonging within your team so that each team member feels a real sense of belonging, you will find that your staff turnover rate is much lower. Now, when I have led teams, and it doesn't matter whether they're small teams of 5 people or even the larger teams of 250 people that are led, I found that creating belonging was essential to the healthy functioning of the team. These teams were dispersed in nature, so it applies exactly into our context today, where we have a lot of remote management and leadership required. The key, as I've said, is belonging. Now, how do we go about that? How do we create belonging? What are some practical things we can do? I'm going to get into that in a moment. If you are enjoying this video, please do smash the like button, as it really helps the channel out. And so key number 1, this is fairly obvious, but many of us don't put the time and effort into it. It is to have one-on-one meetings with each and every member of our team. However, these meetings are not just about ticking the box, I've had a meeting, I've spent time with you. No, these meetings have a specific goal on your behalf. And that goal is to find the gold. Find the mixture of passion and skill that someone has, and start to speak to them about it, start to uncover it, and start to help them understand how they can apply that goal within the business. You see, it is only with this one-on-one time, with the back and forward conversation, where the pretense of the group and where the different social norms that take place within meetings, when those are put aside, it is in that place you are able to understand someone and really get to the heart of their passion, discover it, bring it to the surface, and then also understand what are their skills, what are their past experiences, because this is vital component of creating belonging. So key number 1, have one-on-one meetings to discover the goal. What is component or key number 2? Well, this is to take that gold now and go back to your goals and your missions as a manager and for the business as a leader, and find a place where you can maximize the use of that passion by skill combination of each and every individual in your team. So what you need to do is look at all the jobs and functions that are to be done within the team, within the goal or mandate you have, and then cross-reference it back to each of the passions and skill combinations of your team members. This will produce a gap analysis where you then see what you're missing in what you have, where you have too much of one thing and not enough of something else. You then have to recruit and bring in the right people to complete the picture. But on creating belonging, by assigning each person a specific goal, a specific role and purpose within the team that aligns as much as possible with their passion and skill, you have just created belonging within that person. They will start to feel like they are part of something. But there's one essential key left. One more thing you need to do in order to ensure that they really do belong. And that is to publicly celebrate each person's contribution and to have each person celebrate each other's contribution so that they can see how together as a team they're able to accomplish so much and so much more than they ever could as individuals. This is vital. It is vital we celebrate each other. It is vital we call out the good things that have been done. Although having your passion and skill being fulfilled and having opportunity to do what you are skilled at, what you're educated at, what you're good at, what you're growing in is vital. And although that brings a sense of worth and a sense of belonging, it is not enough for it to be hidden. It has to be out in the open. It has to be available for others to see, because that third-party affirmation of you creates a sense of belonging as well. If we do this, we have taken a really strong, positive step forward to enable our teams to function and to remove attrition from our teams in this time of remote leadership and management, where everyone is dispersed, where people are not connecting. We can make a difference as leaders. I hope that you have enjoyed today's video and that have found it useful. Please do remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share this video, because together we can create an abundance.